Yamina Vicente used to teach Marxist economics at the University of Havana. Now she runs her own company organizing children's parties and weddings. In December, she flew to Washington, D.C. to help deliver a letter signed by 100 Cuban entrepreneurs urging President-elect Donald Trump to maintain good relations with Cuba.
Sería un retroceso incalculable.
It would be a huge setback for the growth of the private sector if there was a change in relations. The self-employed and the whole domestic economy were boosted by the new relations between Cuba and the United States.
U.S. President Barack Obama's decision to restore diplomatic relations with Cuba replaced half a century of confrontation with a policy of engagement.
I have come here to bury the last remnant of the Cold War in the Americas.
But President-elect Donald Trump has threatened to reverse the whole process unless Cuba agrees to political and other reforms.
The president's one-sided deal for Cuba and with Cuba benefits only the Castro regime.
The tens of thousands of American tourists who are coming here on direct flights are helping boost Cuba's struggling economy. But the private sector, such as restaurants, are also benefiting, as are the private lodgings, which can now be booked through Airbnb. There's been a burst of activity since the election, with both countries trying to finalize more deals in a bid to make this whole process more difficult to reverse. Cuba has granted Google permission to place internet servers here to speed up access to its products, such as YouTube, while Alaska has become the latest airline to fly here, offering the first direct flights from the west coast of the United States. Last week, the two countries signed an accord to prevent and clean oil spills in the Straits of Florida and the Gulf of Mexico. This follows cooperation in other areas of mutual interest, including the environment and counter-narcotics. Yamina Vicente, along with most Cubans, is hoping that it's Donald Trump, the businessman, who as president will see opportunities in Cuba rather than threats. Michael Voss, CGTN, Havana.